Hey, thank you so much for tuning in to the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth. It is Talk About It Tuesday.
That's right.
As we're leading towards Christmas, we're really taking this month to focus on the Christmas story, to focus on how we can live out our faith as believers during this season. And today, we're kind of taking a step away from the Nativity story, and we're reading a verse to challenge and encourage us on how we can look for opportunities this holiday season.
That's right. So Romans chapter 1, verse 12 says this. That is, that you and I may be mutually encouraged by each other's faith. You know, one thing I do love about this time of the year is gathering around the kitchen table, around the dining room table, eating, fellowshipping.
Parties, people coming over, special services, times of fellowship.
That's right. And one thing that I want to challenge all of us with, including myself, as this verse says, that we would challenge each other mutually in our faith, that we would encourage each other. There is something about gathering together with other believers.
Oh, it's so edifying. It's such a great time of, I know for you and I, we have a lot of people over.
Yes, we like to
We
host.
haven't recently because of sickness in the world, but we love having people over. We love sitting around the table. But I think the times when we've had people over and when they've headed out that we felt the most refreshed and the most excited is when we spent time talking about the Lord.
That's right.
When we spent time talking about our faith, even if they have a question for us or if we want to just mull something over, but talking with other believers about your faith, there's just something about it that fills you, that encourages you. It's just like that verse says. Can you read it one more time?
Yeah, so Romans 1, verse 12. That is, that you and I may be mutually encouraged by each other's faith.
I love that.
And that is something that you need to look for opportunities for, because it's easy to shoot the breeze. It's easy to talk about the weather, about jobs, about the busyness and kids.
Wrong with that.
No, there's not. There's not. But there is something about challenging and asking questions about how has God spoken to them? How have you experienced God's presence lately?
So we encourage you to do that this holiday season. I'm sure if your calendar looks like ours, you have some work parties, some friend parties, some family get-togethers, some services you're going to attend to, talking out in the lobby. There's so many environments where we interact with others. It might even just be with the person you live with or call someone on the phone. But as you do this season, take time to talk about your relationship with God. Take time to share what God's doing in your life or what God's speaking to you through your devotional time or what God's impressed on your heart, and really encouraging and edifying one another.
What I love about that verse is mutually encouraged, because as you share, not only are you encouraging another person, but in turn, you are being encouraged also, because God's using you.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for tuning in today. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth.